Is there any sprinter throughout history that you watch that you think has the best form, or like everything kind of put together?
Truthfully, it's crazy when I say this because he's known as a choker, but Asafa Powell. The man puts together perfect races. His execution of the start, his reaction times, his acceleration, his transition, smooth, it's relaxed when he's not under pressure. And he finishes. When I look at his race, I'm like, yeah, that man has what I consider one of the perfect models for sprinting in the 100.
Whatever is happening, I still don't believe it. Can you guys turn the camera? You said, Asafa Powell!
I'm Asafa Powell, I'm Jamaican, and I'm the former world record holder in the 100 meters, and I'm dubbed the sub 10 king. You know, I run the most sub 10 in the sports.
One thing I can say about Asafa is he has really great his tenacity in terms of never giving up. I mean, he's had an amazing career. He's legendary, run the most sub-10s, broke the world record twice.
But I wanted to know, how did it feel anytime you become first in the competition? What is that feeling like?
I mean, it's a great feeling. You feel accomplished. You know, there are times when you don't win, but you still feel like you accomplished something because...
Like every athlete, you have your up moments, your down moments. In his down moments, he always still kept going.
What kept me going through all my challenges was family. You know, I'm very big on family. You know, and whenever I feel like I wanted to give up, my family, they were the ones who motivated me to keep on going. And, you know, after, you know, I started to realize that this is a job for me and this is how I will make a living, this is how I make my money. You know, I started to think about, you know, that as well, you know. This is how I'm going to carry myself through the next year. You know, I have to go out, compete, make a living so I can support my family and support myself.
What is the biggest appearance fee you've ever been paid for?
Like, just to compete in one race.
Just to compete?
Yeah.
just appearance.
Are you guys ready yet?
Yeah, why are you not saying you are ready?
Are you ready? I want to make sure that the whole world
Let's go!
You know, becoming an athlete, if you want to become an athlete, you know, it's something, you know, it's very tough, you know, and there are a lot of challenges, there are a lot of obstacles, you know, and you just have to set a goal in life, you know, set a goal that you want to reach in whatever sport it is. And, you know, just work towards it, just never stop until you get there. You know, you will get there one day.
Just how he's full of life, like he's a jokester. People think he's shy, but he's not really shy. He'll talk, he talks a lot. And also how, for me, obviously being African, how welcoming he was to my culture and open-minded. And so he's a very well-rounded guy. He also likes to drive super fast.
So I have a few of my cars here, not a quarter of them. You know, I have too many cars.
Too many cars?
Yeah.
How many cars you ever bought?
I think at one point I had 20-something cars.
There's a lot to say. I could go on, but he's thumbs up. Amazing, legendary.
Top 10 king.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Oh, hail the king. Oh, hail the king.
You know.
How are you all doing? It's your favorite village boy from Ghana on a journey to bridge the gap between Africans living in Africa and Africans in the diaspora. I mean, connecting Africans across the globe. If you love the idea, why not give this video a thumbs up? We got an invitation to meet the legendary
Asafa Powell.
What do you know about Asafa Powell?
He's a world champion. So I first knew about Asafa Powell from my dad because we always used to watch the Olympics together, and he is his biggest fan. Anytime he sees him on TV running, he's rooting for him. So I learned about him from my dad, and then the more I learn about and watch sports, the more I learned about him. I knew about him the very first time he broke a record, and yeah, I was rooting for him. Seeing someone, a black person like me, going for it and winning was just exciting, you know.
And I can't believe that a world champion is inviting me to his house.
Wow.
I guess I made it in life. I need to tell my mom that I've made it through. These are the people that you sit back on your TV and watch them. You be like, go Asafa, go Asafa. You know, anytime I see you on my screens, you know, running. This time around,
Yeah, they have
you're
high-speed
standing,
cameras.
eh?
They have high-speed
Oh,
cameras, so
oh.
that's how they're able to keep up with me, you know?
I love that. Good to meet
Yeah,
you.
man, good to meet you, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, it's been a while. It's been a long time coming, right?
I should be the one here.
Yeah.
Increase
Too
my height.
Too tall. Yeah, man, it's a
Nice
long
to
time
meet
coming,
you,
man.
man.
Yeah, man, nice to meet you. Welcome to Jamaica, man.
Thank you. It feels good knowing that a legend welcomes you to Jamaica, which means I'm a legend in the making.
Yeah, man, for sure.
No, thank you.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't believe the first message that I saw, and like, I'm in Ghana, I would love to link up. I'm like, God, I made it in life, man.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah, man.
Good to see you.
You see, when you get married, you
Yeah?
have to listen to the wife.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So the wife told me, make sure you reach out to this man.
Babes, who do
Yeah,
you want
that?
me to reach out for you? I'm in Jamaica. Now, I would also love to do that for you.
You better, babe.
Who in Jamaica do you want to meet?
Roman Bago.
Oh!
Okay. That's a task.
Yeah.
But I'll make it happen. No, you got a very beautiful home.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, man. I did a lot of hard work on the track, you know, so I'm able to, you know, reap
this
some of the
is
benefit.
Before.
No, this is
After?
because of track and field. Yeah, man. Before I was just a normal kid in the country, man.
Okay, let's pause from there.
Yeah, man.
But I want to see the woman of the house.
All right.
You know,
Need to.
before
Come
we
on.
continue. We go up. We're gonna have a good time.
And
Man.
everything in my house is like a workout. So we're gonna climb some steps.
Jeez.
Workout.
You see,
build some calf muscles.
It start from here.
Yeah. You build some calf muscles, some quad muscles. Yeah, man.
That's my Ghanaian sister.
Yeah.
It's saying,
Before you.
oh wow, you sound like a Jamaican now, even though you're speaking
Yeah,
English.
no, yeah.
My tree?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everybody tells
Yeah,
her.
Galilee.
Yeah, everybody tells her that she has a Jamaican accent now.
A Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that I love is that you guys are bridging the gap. You know, I went to Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Ghana.
Yeah.
Different African countries. Jamaica is still Africa. Forgive me.
No.
Is that
fully agree.
Yeah, fully.
the Caribbean is the sixth region of Africa. So if you're living in the diaspora, you should not exclude yourself from Africa. You are part of us. And that's why I'm here, to let you know that we are family.
Yeah, man.
If you believe in that, like this video now. If you don't believe it, dislike this video.
Everything is so similar because she comes here, she adjusts very easily. The food, you know, with the lifestyle, everything. Yeah, she's driving herself around.
Oh, wow.
Doing everything, yeah.
I don't know about driving Ghana.
Oh, okay, yeah. Driving in Ghana is a workout.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man, it's a workout,
No,
man.
then I
Believe
guess
me. mentally.
You know, driving in Jamaica, I feel like everyone is in a hurry.
Oh, that's how you feel.
My goodness. In Jamaica, I'm like, where are you guys going?
Everything's beep, 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 like hurry up.
I don't know, maybe that's how I run so fast.
And no one waits. No one has patience for somebody to pass. Everyone is okay, that's
yeah, man.
If that's a workout, it's mental. Ghana is mental. Jamaica is physical workout.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're so fast. Come on,
Okay. Okay. Now I get it. But
man.
Thank you so much for welcoming
Yeah, man.
me.
Welcome, man.
I'd love to know
It's
more.
a pleasure to have you. You know, I have to say this on camera that I'm very thankful for what you're doing. I remember when I first moved from Ghana to Canada, it was really such a stigma to be African, and people couldn't understand the concept of like we lived in houses and it was in huts. Like it just was kind of like almost shameful to be African. And I remember having some Ghanaian friends in high school. They would lie that they're Jamaican because it just wasn't cool.
Yeah.
You know, so I want to say thank you for really bringing awareness to being African and helping Africans be proud overseas, because you're educating so much people on Africa and changing the narrative, you know.
I mean, and I'm sure even though you're doing such a great job, it's still not easy. Still very difficult. So I really respect you for that. You know, I started watching your videos about 3 years ago, and I've been seeing the progress.
I've made it in life, man.
Yeah, man. You know, YouTube taking over the world, so.
About Africans being shy away from the continent, I was also a victim. You know, we lived in China for over 6 years. If you go to China, you see so many Africans. Even the only country in Africa that we could proudly claim was South Africa. And if you're not South African, you have to go, hey man, what's up? You go to African American.
Yeah.
So if you go to China right now, almost everyone in China is African American, thanks to Obama, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James.
Yeah.
So Chinese people adore these figures that I just mentioned. So if you look at him and he's black, and I'm also black, I guess.
So they think you're a basketballer?
Oh yeah! I love that! You know, I love this banter, but we're gonna get there. One question: How did both of you meet before we continue?
We have too much in common. You know.
Oh really?
Yeah, we met when I was in Beijing, China, and saw this beautiful lady on my Instagram, so I sent a message.
Wow.
Slid in the
It's-
DMs.
yeah,
Oh,
the
wow.
DMs, you know, so.
Oh, were you in China too?
No, I was in Toronto at the time.
And how did someone in Toronto's
She
come to
know
your feet?
she knows.
Okay, so
We're
long
fr-
story short, I used to run track as well. I ran the 400 meters.
Oh,
so we had
wow.
some people in common. So like I would always hear about him. People that I knew ran on the Canadian team. So it was just a lot in common. And that's how he was interacting with someone that knew me.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So both of you are athletes. I
Yeah,
didn't even
man.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, so you can imagine the boys.
Oh wow. I can't wait. I guess now I need to tell a story of how we also met.
Yes, would love to hear.
Will you want to say that?
You want me to stay?
Because I love your version though, even though it's a lie. But
That's true.
I love your
So,
version. Go
How
for
we
it.
met is I was minding my business
Oh, okay.
Love
in
that.
Kenya, living my life.
Mm.
Then I go online on Instagram and I see a DM from someone called WODEMAYA, and I'm like, who's this guy? He's like, let's meet up. I'm like, okay. But then it was 3 months late. So he had already gone back to China, yeah?
Yeah.
Then he came back to Africa because he had to come back. And then he reached out to me again. He's like, please, I'd like to meet you. So I'm like, why would I meet you? He's like, let's create content, let's do something. Then I decided, let me take a risk and fly to Ethiopia.
So I'm finally here at the airport, but Miss Trudy told me that her flight is 7 o'clock and it's gonna arrive here roughly 7, is it like 8:40? So definitely she's gonna come around 9 o'clock. She doesn't know I'm here, right? So I actually don't know which of the, how do you call it, the arrival, because they have 3, 1, 2, 3. So let me just stand here. I hope she comes out from this place.
He saw me and that was it. Like he fell for me immediately.
Wow.
Love at first sight.
What?
You see why I told you I
What?
And right away, he knew that I was his wife. Immediately he saw me.
I love this version. We don't even need to hear yours.
We all love it. We all love it. That's amazing. I just love the house, man. It looks so beautiful.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
goodness, it's
Like I
built
said,
on a
man,
hill.
it's a lot of hard work, man. And right now, like I'm gonna keep on saying this through the videos, to listen to the wife. You know what I mean? So she's in the process of doing a lot of work. This was my man cave. You know what I mean? Before we got married, so you know, I have to leave her, let she do her thing. You know, put her womanly touch, you know, around the house. But yeah, this is our house.
I
You know,
really love
beautiful
what you're
house.
saying. I
you
hope
know.
you get that.
I'll be in trouble
Listen to your wife.
Sometimes,
always.
you know, sometimes I feel like it's way too big, you know, like we don't need all this space, you know. We even talk about, you know, moving to a smaller house, you know, but I mean, for now, you just have to enjoy it, you know, and, you know, just smile at the success, you know.
I would love to move around the house. I don't know if I can allow both of you to have a woman chat. Then we will continue by having some man chats.
Tips?
Exactly.
So as you know, I'm a former athlete.
Okay.
You know, I'm retired, so I have to stay in shape. So I created a temporary space so I can work out. Yeah, I like to stay in shape, like to keep the image. You know, everyone knows me to be a very fast guy, so I want to always keep that image. So, yeah, this is my little gym space that I use. You know what I mean?
But that is definitely a mindset, trying to keep fit even though you've retired.
Yeah. It's a mindset, and I think being an athlete, for me, you know, personally, being an athlete for so long, you know, for one, it was hard to retire. You know, to really program your mind to say, hey, this is it. You know, I mean, it's very tough. You know, to give up on something that you love so much and something that you love being a part of. You know, so you know the mindset has to be there. You have to make up your mind. You know, you have to be mentally strong. You know, you have to be mentally tough. You know, so it's a real mind game, the sport. You know.
Before you entered into this field of becoming a world champion, you ever thought that the time is short in this field because of?
I mean, honestly, you know, when I started, I wasn't even really thinking about how long am I going to be in the sport. You know, as a young kid, you know, you're having fun. It's not until when you're coming towards the end, you're like, how much longer can I go? You know what I mean? But when you're young, you have so much energy, you just want to go forever. You know what I mean? But, you know, like I said, you know, when you reach to a mature age, you know, maybe like 25, 26, you know, you're like, man, I don't think I want to do more than 10 more years, you know, in this sport. You know, but most athletes, you know, they get 10 years, 5 years at max. You know, it's a very ungrateful sport. You know, you can get even 1 year. You know what I mean? Some people get 1 year.
Ungrateful sport.
Yeah, man, very, very ungrateful. You know, so you have to be very, very tough, you know, mentally. You know.
So do you still run even after retirement?
I mean, I still run. You know, this morning I did some runs up the hill.
Oh, no. See, I'm just on retirement. That's why I'm trying to recover. Woo!
You couldn't wait for 20. Feel this ball.
This is the only basketball that I can play. It's so heavy, man.
It's not easy being an athlete, you see.
Yeah, I feel like it takes a lot of discipline.
Yeah, man, and this is like nothing compared to what we really do.
Like,
You know, so this is just retirement workout, just to stay, you know.
So my question is like, when you are an athlete, I mean, when you are still on top of your game, how many hours do you train a day?
All right, so we would 5 a.m. to 10, and then we go back at 2:30 until like 5:30.
It's like your whole day is all about.
Pretty much, yeah. So all we do, we eat lunch and dinner. That's it.
And even the food that you eat, you can't eat everything, I guess.
I mean, the thing is, we're not supposed to, but because we work out so much, we burn it like nothing, you know. So if we eat rice and fried chicken, we work out so much it just burns off. Yeah, but we're not supposed to really. You're not supposed to eat healthy, but you need the food for the energy.
But you know that like doing that every day can be stressful, right?
Yeah, man, it's very stressful, man. Very stressful.
What
It's
keeps
a mental game.
What keeps you going then?
I enjoyed it, and you know, it's a job. It's my job. You know, it put a roof over my head, put food on the table. You know, put a roof over my family.
Wow.
You know, feed my kids. You know, it's a job. Get to live a lifestyle. It's not.
So it
It's
becomes
not
a
the most
lifestyle.
fun. It's not the most fun, but
Yeah, but is it
Yeah.
fun though? Is it fun?
after. You know, when you have training is not fun, but competing and after competition is fun. Yeah. After you cross the finish line, you're like, yes.
Katsotaan millaisen lähdön Powell saa. Saa ihan hyvä lähdö ja on sitten jo 40 metrin kohdalla aivan omissa yksilöisyydessään. Tulee todella kovaa ja tulee todella kovaan aikaan ja tekee sen oman ennätyksensä 9.72. Asafa Powell tulee lähelle maailman ennätystä ja ei suotta puhunut tämä mies, että nyt hän alkaa olla.
But I wanted to know, how did it feel anytime you become first in the competition? What is the feeling like?
I mean, it's a great feeling. You feel accomplished. You know, there are times when you don't win, but you still feel like you accomplished something, because at the end of the day, whenever you're running on the track, you're running against the 7th fastest man in the world. So if 8 of you guys are on the track, you're the 8th fastest man in the world. So yeah, winning is the main, you know, goal, but sometimes you finish second and third, you still feel, you know, accomplished. You know? Yeah, man.
What is your highest
man.
time after retirement?
Well, no, I haven't timed myself yet.
I guess I can beat his
Yeah,
record.
we
I can beat that record. Take me to the track, man.
Well, before we go upstairs, you know, apart from running, my father was a car guy. So I grew up loving cars and working on cars. So I have a few of my cars here, not a quarter of them. You know, I have too many cars.
Too many cars?
Yeah.
How many
so,
cars you ever bought?
I think at one point I had 20-something cars. Yeah, so I have two cars inside the garage right now. I have this Chevelle. Yeah, man,
I love this baby.
Yeah, man. So American muscle.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, Mercedes, AMG, Mercedes, and you know, I have Nissan GTR, I have NSX, you know, a lot of cars.
You just love cars.
Yeah, I just love cars, man, and I love getting my hands dirty.
Right now, how many cars are remaining out of the 26?
No, I think 11. I have a small studio.
Okay, this is beautiful.
Yeah, man.
I hope I can
Yeah, man. Hopefully I'll have you sitting.
Come and sit here.
I'll have you sitting in one of these
No,
chairs.
definitely, and have that bitter conversation. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Podcast-
We need to.
Podcast, I always want to be bitter.
Yeah, yeah. Podcast
'Cause
brings that out of you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You pour your heart out without people seeing your face.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
This
So,
is so cool.
yeah, so this is one of my pictures. I got this after the 2008 Olympics. Yeah, man. Well, a famous artist in Jamaica
Did that for you.
did it for us, yeah. Later on, I'll show you guys the life-size image at the stadium. You know, so I got a statue at the stadium.
Okay.
And really, really honored. Feel honored about that. You know, Jamaica, you know, they love the sport of track and field. You know, in Ghana it's football. You know, they love track and field, and they really show us a lot of love. And I mean, they love football as well. You know, but you know, track and field is really, you know, shining a lot of light on
Yeah,
Jamaica.
on Jamaica.
You know what I mean?
That's what we all know Jamaica for.
Yeah, right. And Bob Marley.
Yeah.
For sure. So these are a few of my, you know, accolades. You know, my parents has most of them. You know.
Yo, you still keep fit in your parents' house?
Yeah, I do. My parents. Like I said, you know, I started very young, and I was 18. You know, when I started, and still, you know. Still a mama's boy in a sense.
Yeah,
you know?
I love that.
So I try to always, you know, keep most of the stuff at my parents' house. You know?
I love this one, Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Most
So this.
competitive 100-meter sprint race is completed in sub 10 seconds. It's 97 races and was achieved at Asafa Powell.
I wanted to go 3 more, but it's too much.
But you broke that record of
the record before was I think 38, and I brought it to 97. I mean, you know, I feel blessed. You know, I have to give God thanks every day. You know, because you know it plays a big role in my success and my life. You know, both my parents are pastors. You know, so I grew up in the church. And, you know, I always have to give God thanks every day while trying to stay humble. You know, I always tell people that, you know, if I wanted to be, you know, very arrogant and all that stuff, I could have been, because being an athlete, you know, it gives you power to do a lot of things, you know. So I try to make sure, I'm from a humble background, you know, humble beginning, so, you know, I remain humble, always humble, you know. 2005, I broke the world record. I had the world record 2005 to 2008, so I was the fastest man in the world during that period. And then I broke the sub 10 record, I think, in 2008 as well, 2008. And then ever since I've had it, you know. But I was the fastest man in the world for three years, and then this record that is never going to be broken, I have it.
So today.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So my brother, his name is Donovan Powell. He was an athlete before, also an Olympian. So I've always wanted to be like him. So, you know, just following in his footsteps, I was playing football in high school.
Okay.
And I got an injury, you know, and the physical education teacher at the school, you know, she was like, "Why don't you go and run?" That's just it, Mrs. Fraser. She was like, "Why don't you go and run like your brother?" I'm like, oh, "Okay, I'm gonna try it."
Wow.
And from then, you know, I started going around athletes, starting to try and do workout with them and all that stuff, and, you know, went to the high school championships, which is the biggest high school championships in the world, you know, here in Jamaica, and that's where my coach saw me, and he was like, "Yo, don't you want to come to university?" That's UTech, the University of Technology. I'm like, "Sure," you know. you know, why not?
So is it the same coach that is coaching you to today?
Yeah, that's the same coach that coached me until I retired, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
From high school?
Yeah, from high school.
I was more interested to see what his attitude toward training was like. I mean, how well he responded to orders and suggestions. You know, I always felt that he could develop into a good sprinter, but it wasn't until after working with him for a while that I realized that he was going to be something more than good.
So he was like a father in a sense.
Oh my
you know.
goodness. I feel like this house, we have to climb everywhere we go to.
Yeah, man, it's a workout, you know. It's an athlete's house, so you know, full of workout, and the boys love it. You know, they're full of energy, so we need something to wear them out. You know.
Oh wow, a cinema in the house.
Yeah. So I believe, I feel like every house should have something like this. You know what I mean?
It's only my house that doesn't have something like this. But we get in there.
The stuff like this, you know, kind of bring you back. You know, always bring you back to, you know, your early childhood coming up. You know, and when I started back in 2002, my coach brought me into his office and he says, Asafa, you're going to be the fastest man in the world. As an 18-year-old, I laugh. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. He was like, believe me, you can be the fastest man in the world. So, you know, and 2 years after it happened, you know, I became the fastest man in the world. You know, but, you know, when you get to that point, you know, you should know this as a YouTuber, because doing YouTube is not easy as well. It takes a lot of work. You know, people don't see the process, they only see the outcome, you know what I mean? You know, and, you know, I mean, I work very hard, you know, and getting to the top is the hardest thing to stay at the top. You know, it takes a lot of work, you know. Some people get to the top and think, hey, this is it now. But when you get to the top, that's when everybody is coming for you. Not everyone is looking at you for the right reasons. You know what I mean? Some people want to see you fail. You know, some, for me, when I was the fastest man in the world, or even, you know, when I was still competing, people are used to seeing world record. So whenever you go on the track, they're not expecting anything less. So when you run, you don't break a world record, people will be disappointed.
I truly believe that people don't believe that athletes are human.
Yeah, no.
They see us as what we are on TV, and that's nice, and the glitz and the glam, and it's fun, but it's only a moment. It's a very, very small moment, which is also why I think we celebrate so hard. I had so many people talk about, oh, you ripped the shirt or the jersey and you're unpatriotic. You know, how could you do that? You know how many people died for that flag?
Yeah.
It's a jersey.
After 120 meters, it was never.
The reason that I'm celebrating so hard is I trained my whole year for this one moment.
90 seconds.
I sacrificed eating. I sacrificed watching TV, going out, having fun with your friends, sacrificed sleep. You know, I'm in bed early, waking up, putting my body through pain, pure pain, just so I can have one 19-second run.
Yeah. You know, so
What is a major challenge that you faced as an athlete?
challenge?
Yeah.
I mean, injuries. As athletes, you know, we use our body so much. We're always pushing our body to the limit, you know. So at some point, something is going to fail. Your hamstring, your quad, some muscle is going to tear at some point, you know. And that's the biggest setback we can have as athletes. You know, it's trying to stay healthy. That's the hardest part of it. People don't understand nothing about athletes' injury. They don't understand what athletes training. They don't understand nothing. You know what I mean?
I used to get it all the time. Yo, want to bolt. Want to bolt. We not World Junior, nothing. Want. I say, yo, boss, the man young, the man get an injury. Just wait. Just give it time. Everywhere me go. Want to bolt. Because they expected a lot, you know, the next year after that, but they don't understand, you know, the process to greatness.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But at that time, you know, remember, I was young.
Very
I was 15 at the time. I never have the proper people to say, like, oh, this is why you're getting injured. Can we try this instead of doing this? So it was, at the time, we just had the one thing as coach, got a country coach, they don't really know much. We just had to do the same thing, we might get some ice, rub on it. You see what I say? We never fully understand injuries and how injuries work.
How do you maintain it? Like being at the top, what do you do to maintain?
You have to work as if you're second best or third, or like you're ranked number 3. Even when you're number 1, you have to work as if you're number 2.
There's a lifespan. You have about 10 if you get 10 good years. If you get 10 years, you have a good track career. Definitely. So, you know, you'll find athletes, they come out, they get a nice contract, they get one good year, and then they get an injury.
Yeah.
And then can't come back from it.
Why do you have to do this? Is it a must? Recover. One time. Oh my goodness. You know the part of my body that I pity? This one. Oh my goodness. Whoa. The beginning was the toughest one. What is it gonna do to me? Oh my goodness, I'm freezing, bro. How many minutes? No. Bro, I can't feel my waist. I can't feel my... Is that okay? Is that okay? I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah. That was okay.
You're out?
I'm out already. I'm no longer world fastest, man.
Hey, give up.
You know what I'm gonna do today? Like, I'm just gonna show him that even though I've never been to Olympic, but I'm the fastest man alive, man.
just as though you're a basketball player.
Oh my goodness. But I mean, after retirement, how often do you train?
I train every day. I still train every day, so you might see that it's not too easy. Yeah.
You planning to come back or something?
Maybe. Maybe. I mean, the Olympics coming up, so who knows?
Who knows? Because if he's training every day, I guess he's planning to come back.
Yeah, welcome to the National Stadium, and this is the Statue Park. You can recognize which one is me? Who do you think is me? Yeah?
That's so easy, man. I'm walking with you. How can I?
Yeah.
That's you right there.
Yeah, man. You're the signature.
The signature
start.
Oh
man.
my goodness, that's
Yeah,
so cool, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm known to be, the best starter in the sport, and
Sub 10 king.
Yeah, man.
Oh, hail the king. Oh, hail the king.
You know.
Wow. So
Yeah,
if you're Sub 10 king, I guess you inspired a lot of people then.
Yeah, man. A lot of people. I was the first athlete to stay back in Jamaica, train in Jamaica, and take over the world. And after that, everybody decided that they're not leaving Jamaica, they're going to stay in Jamaica. So that's how we create all of these, superstars here in Jamaica. I was the first one to stay home, and I think that's why, Jamaica have this soft spot in their heart for me, because I was the first one. I, started all of this Jamaica take over the world.
Wow. It feels good knowing that the country celebrate they're national heroes.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
yeah,
you're
man.
still alive and they're celebrating you. That's impressive.
Yeah, man. Even though sometimes, you know, the country can be tough on the athletes, but, you know, they really, you know, support us and they really celebrate us. And, you know, this is a great way of celebrating us. You know, we can come down here and look at this and, you know, sometimes I shake my head. I'm like, how did I even get here, you know?
Wow.
You know, so it's an awesome feeling, you know?
That's impressive.
Yeah, man. So this is the National Stadium, and this is where I ran a few of my sub-10s, you know, and some national records. And to give you a history about this track, in 2009, this track was donated to us by Singapore, and I had to fly to Singapore to meet, you know, a lot of people, go to a lot of school visits. You know, I guess they wanted to meet, you know, a superstar, you know, that is going to be running on the track. So I flew to Singapore. That's how we got this track here in Jamaica. So I would say thanks to me, you know, we have this track here. So my, you know, special moments in this stadium was the first time, you know, I won the national championships. That was for the World Championships in 2003. And, you know, ever since, you know, I've won many championships after, but the best moment for me was 2012. It was 2012 when, you know, we both, Ewan Blake and myself, Michael Frater, Nestor Carter, when all 5 of us lined up in the stadium, and the stadium was at maximum capacity until people were sitting on top of the wall just to watch the race. You know, that was a memorable moment for me and very special in Jamaica track and field and in this stadium. Yeah, man, this is the track, man. You think you can run 100 meters?
I can even do. Give me my shoes. I'm just gonna.
That's why you brought that shoe?
I brought my shoes. 100 meters, man.
That's why you brought that shoe?
Yeah, I gotta wear it. I'm ready for you, man. Are you guys ready for me? I guess it's about time for me to break that record, because all this legends, this is the track that they used. I'm here. Hey, I'm here, man.
We're gonna see how slow he's gonna run from there today. We'll make it work.
Touch his hat. He's scared. No, he's scared. He's retired, man. I'm gonna beat him up. Hey, you ready? Hey, let's go! Let's go! As you talk to the media.
How did you get in my lane?
Like, can you believe
disqualified.
it? Disqualified.
Yeah, you run in my lane.
Jeez. See, because I'm not from here. He was like, no. He started pushing me. Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I mean.
My goodness, don't joke.
I mean.
Well, I'm tired. Disqualified.
It's okay, I put him back in the race, it's fine. I won, so.
So, like, what you're doing, we're just jogging.
Well, it's 25%.
What? Never try this at home, man. You see these guys on your screens and you think they are playing it. But when you take it to the track, you'll be like, my goodness, this is not some kind of baby's job, bro. But don't worry. I'm in Jamaica now. I'll start training and I'll come back proper. I'll stay here for 6 months and I'll beat him. I guess the food has something to do with it. What do you love about being a Jamaican?
Like I said, it's just the culture and just the feeling the feeling of knowing that you're a part of, you know, this beautiful island. You know, we're different. We're the same, but we're different in a sense. You know what I mean? You know, Jamaican people are very, very straightforward. They don't hold back anything. Jamaica is the only place you will come to and find somebody give you a name based off how you look. You know, if you have a mustache, a beard, they'll call you a beard man.
Oh, that's how they call me, short
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, exactly,
Short boy.
exactly, shorty.
Shorty.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
if one of your finger cut off, they call you no finger or,
Oh, wow.
or something. You know what I mean?
That's so cool, eh?
But it's just all fun. It don't mean anything negative or.
I guess.
What makes you, you know, feel good as an African?
The fact that I'm an African, you know, not an African. You know, the word can.
Yeah.
Jamaican.
Can.
So you can do everything. It's not like
unstoppable.
Yeah, thank you. So that is, I feel like our culture, the fact that civilization started from the continent, the fact that the continent is the motherland, the fact that the entire world will only survive if Africa still exists.
Yeah.
That makes me feel like I'm coming from the most powerful continent in the whole world.
You are.
So
because we all are from Africa. You know what I mean? Jamaica was built, you know, off Africa. You know, people were sent here to build Jamaica. So
all right.
You know, we're all the same. You know.
It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
We have so many young people who are looking forward to be like Asafa Powell. If you have a message for them, what would that message be?
I mean, you know, it's good that you pick a role model, you know, somebody you want to be like. If you want to be like Asafa Powell, I would tell you it's a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline, you know, from what you notice. So it's a lot of hard work, you know. Sometimes you feel like giving up because it might not happen today or tomorrow, but it will happen. You just have some patience and stick to your work, you know, and set a goal in life. When I was in high school, funny enough, I had no intention of running track and field, and I don't know how I came up with this. I wrote in my yearbook that I wanted to be the fastest man in the world and a famous athlete. I had no intention of running, but that's what I wrote in high school in my yearbook. You know, so I guess that was my goal, you know, and I achieved it.
Will you say being an athlete is worth it?
Yeah, man, definitely. Definitely. It's worth it. You know, it's not easy. You know, it comes with a lot, you know, and people are very hard on athletes, you know. And when the athletes go out there and win, everybody a post and a run, and I say, yeah man, we big, we look about we tall. You know what I mean? You guys just get a kick out of all of this, but then when the athletes don't perform well, everything change. What happens if one day none of the athletes don't do anything at the championships? What am I gonna do? Sometimes I even say, what if I did not stay in Jamaica? What if 2001, when me leave high school, me never stay at Jamaica? Me go college. Would I never never go professional? I would never be professional. Jamaica would I never have nobody if I run up and down and I say, yeah man, we broke our record. What if? A lot of these things.
I've been through it. I'm glad they bring that up. I think Jamaicans are very hard.
Oh gosh.
On our athletes.
Very ungrateful, brother.
Very, very hard. No matter, I remember, I'll never forget. True that. When you bring up virgins, when I won, everybody's like, oh my God, glory. I remember after that, everybody, yeah man, him done. And people have said that to your face.
Yes.
You understand? Now, when them can hide on the grams, and put it under the comments.
Yeah.
Me I get that face to face. The man I say, yeah
Face-to-face.
man, see I would and say, oh, you're done.
Mhm.
You're not ready, man. Wait. And them talk all of this, all of that. And me I say, yo, like, they're young athletes. That's supposed hard, you understand?
Yeah.
And it was hard for me. So me understand what a few of these guys might be going through. But no matter how much you do at times, them not understand, say, yeah, you're not going to, as I said, the span at some point, it'll cap off.
Yeah.
You should say, yo, thanks for your service, respect. You did well for our country.
Exactly.
I respect that.
You know, you have to be mentally strong, you know, to be an athlete. So, but for me, you know, it's totally worth it. It is what made me who I am today. You know, it's what made me successful, you know, in everything I do.
Oh, I guess just this is going to be one of my last questions. Will you say like, now I use worth it? Can I say profitable?
Very, and it's more profitable when you're good at what you do. Yeah, because you know track and field doesn't pay as much as the other sports like soccer, basketball, and all that. But when you're really good and when you're on top, you reap the benefits.
Does the gold medal that you get, does it pay? Is it like a real?
No, I mean when you get that gold medal, it's just something to have and to show, you know, in your house, you know. But where you will get pay is that to compete as an Olympic champion or as a world champion at any competition, that's where you get pay, you know, just to appear as an Olympian on the track. You know, it's a lot more money for you.
Is it been given by the country or the?
No, by whoever invites you to compete. So if I'm running in Switzerland, whoever the director is for that competition, they pays you an appearance fee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is
plus
the
prize money.
The gold, bronze, and then silver, are they like real gold? Or?
I think so. I think so. I've never tested yet.
You've never tested yet?
I think so. I mean, they're heavy, you know. But I need to test it. I need to take it. I need to get it tested.
Oh, really? Yeah. Because I was like,
I think so.
I
think so. Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like if maybe one day you auction it. One of them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'll auction it. Maybe when I'm gone, maybe my kids will do it. I don't know, but.
I want to know if you are to be given another chance to be the new Asafa Powell. What else will you do different this time around?
If I was given another chance, I think I would choose wisely when it comes to like competitions, because there were some competitions that I went to that I didn't have to, and then I got injured, and it slowed down my career in a sense. So I would make better decisions where I compete and how I train, because like I said, injuries it's our worst enemy. You know, if we can stay healthy, you'll be untouchable.
What is the biggest appearance fee you've ever been paid for?
I think to run one race, like just to compete in one race.
Just to compete?
Yeah.
just appearance?
Yeah, just appearance for one meet, and sometimes you run maybe 8-10 meets 1 year in one season. Yeah.
One time thing?
Yeah, I mean, I ran 21 races 1 year.
You ran 21 races in 1 year?
Yeah. That's why I have
Do the max.
That's why I have so many sub 10s.
Was the lowest ever as an athlete?
I mean, I don't know.
No, I mean based on your own experience.
My own experience?
Yeah.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
I would say like
The lowest alone is enough for me to quit what I'm doing, but it's okay. I will think about that. I need to go on that track, man. We have so many people that have retired, and sometimes when it comes to athletes, I mean, after retirement, they go broke again. You know, is this something that you think about?
I mean, all the time, and even worse with my family and my wife. You know, they help me to stay grounded and help me to look to the future. So I always said to myself when I was competing, because I love cars, so I always said, if I want a car, I have to buy a house. So every time I buy a car, I buy another house. So I always tell athletes, you know, invest in property. Buy the first thing you do, you get yourself a house. Yeah, and then you can buy another one, rent that one, then you have money coming in, so you don't have to touch your money that you're competing for.
What are you doing after retirement? Like, what are you doing after retirement? What's the plan?
There are a few businesses that I want to get into, but for now I'm doing real estate. So I have a lot of house that I rent and stuff. So I want to go into actual building houses, you know, and apartments, you know, affordable, if possible.
In Jamaica? Or?
Yeah. Well, in Jamaica and Ghana, we're also looking in Ghana as well.
Yeah. I like the fact that even after everything, I just love your mindset.
Yeah, man.
And keep inspiring the youth. I appreciate you. If you have a message for Africans watching us across the globe, what would that message be?
I mean, you know, just never let nobody get to you. You know, stay strong, stay positive. You know, sometimes, you know, you'll feel like, you know, you have the entire country on your shoulders, but remember, you come first. You know, focus on your own self, focus on your own health, you know, and work hard. You know, and the country themselves, they need to support the athletes, support the youth, you know, no matter what sport it is. I'm not really talking about only track and field. Football, basketball, whatever sports, the kids are the future, so, you know, support the kids.
Football or track and field?
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with football or track and field? Which one will you choose?
I mean, you know, I will choose track and field again, you know, but if they pay me the football money while I do track and field, I'll accept that. Pay me the footballers money.
Maybe you can start training then. What will you say has been your biggest secret to your success?
The biggest secret to my success, you know, I mean, it's not many secrets, you know, it's just hard work. You know, it's a lot of hard work, you know, the minute you stop working hard, that's when you fall off. You know, so it's a lot of hard work. You just have to stay on top of, you know, working hard.
Hey guys, he has a YouTube channel with the wife. You guys need to check it out. The link will be in the description. And go subscribe, be part of the awesome family, like their videos. And then if you go to the comment section, let him know that WODEMAYA brought you here. You guys should not disappoint. I'll see you all in the next one.
Respect, big up.